Welcome to our easy cartoon drawing lesson. Today we're going to have a look in this lesson at doing a shark, a mean shark, using the semicircle shape. This time we're doing the bottom half of the circle that's cut in half. So to start off with, we're going to do a nice big line just to work out where we want the top of the body to go. So I might draw mine a little bit higher on the page. And then we're going to add in the semicircle, which is the circle bit underneath. Now don't do it like this, because we want our shark to have a nice big body. So I'm going to do it nice and deep, as if it's part of that circle. So I'll do it again for you. Draw with me. Doesn't have to be perfect. Might be a bit wobbly. That's okay. Okay, so once we've got our semicircle, we're going to need to add a nose to our shark. So I'm going to take this line that's just here, and I'm going to draw it a little bit further out. So I might actually start here and work out where I want the nose to start and draw there like that. And then I'm going to do a big curved line and make a smile. So what should I do? I'm going to give him a nice big toothy smile. So drawing with me now, draw it in. You can make it as big as you want. And I'll do it once more just to show you. Nice big curve line. We'll add our cheek in, and then we're ready to start adding some detail into the face. The first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this part of the body inside the nose. So we're rubbing out a little bit of that semicircle that we just drew earlier. And now we've got our nice big nose. Okay, so we're going to use another semicircle shape to create the eye, because we're looking at him side on, so we're seeing one eye. So I'm going to do one line across like this. And then underneath it, I'm not going to do it like this. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make that a little bit smaller, so there's some edges peeking out. Here we go. And then we can add a nice big circle for the pupil, another little circle for the highlight. If you want to add black in, you can, otherwise you can leave it for colour later. And there's our eye. Okay, so we need to add our tail. So let's add our tail. You can add a tail like this if you want to. That would work quite well. The other way you could do it is we could do a line like we did with the nose, a line out, and then a line up like this. I might make it a little bit fatter. And you could add your big shark tail there like that. So you can either add it at the end of that shape there, or you can draw those lines and add in a tail. Okay, so once I've done that tail, I'm going to rub out where this line is. Get rid of that. And we're ready to start adding detail in. So the first thing we might add in is some fins. To do the fins, I'm just going to do a pointy bit like that. And to add another one in, pointy bit. So I might even do that a little bit further along like this. Like that. Then we can add a nice big dorsal fin on top. Like that. So don't make it too small, because he's going to look a little bit silly. And don't make it super big, because then it's going to look a bit weird. But you could do either of those things if that's what you'd like to do. So I'm putting that fin just above where his mouth is here on the body. Nice and big. And then we're going to grab our eraser and just rub out where those lines of the body are. And we're ready to finish our shark. So he's actually not that hard a character. He's built off that semicircle shape, and then we've just added a lot of things in. Okay, so details we need to add in. We need to give him some gills, so we can just do some lines like this, getting smaller, just maybe 3, 4 at the most. We can add in some nice big teeth like this, just using pointed shapes. So I'll do that again for you. Just doing, might add lots of teeth in. Just draw them along the bottom there. Now if I do it so it's overlapping the body, I can always rub out a little bit And that's just a nice way to get a little bit of 3D. There's our shark. So I'll do that again. I might just add in a few. And then the last thing we can add on to our character is some texture lines and a bit of surroundings. So we could add some lines down like this, which will give our shark, because sharks have smooth skin, they don't have scales. You could even do some lines along there like that if you wanted to. It just adds a little bit of texture to the skin, so it doesn't look too boring because there's nothing in there, but of course you can add colour. And we want him in the water, so you could add some bubbles if you wanted to. Big and small is always good. And you can even add a little bit of texture into them. And there's our shark built off the semicircle shape. Now if you want to add in a picture, you can of course add in some ground for the sand bottom or the bottom of the ocean, and add in your shells and whatever other things you want to add in there. And you can add other characters in, or make this into a cartoon and have a caption and a speech bubble. So there's plenty of things you can do. You can also go over all your line work with the pen that you've drawn with pencil with pen, and rub out over the top, and you'll have a nice finished black and white cartoon. So I hope you enjoyed that character. Please feel free to leave your comments at the bottom if you've enjoyed in the comments section. If you've enjoyed the lesson, or if you've got another character you'd like to learn how to draw. And please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Easy Cartoon Drawing School, for more free lessons, to be notified when they're up. And there's one-on-one lessons online available. And also we have a Facebook group where you can come and post your pictures and get feedback, and do all other sorts of fun things in that group, learning about cartooning. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure and share your pictures with people around you, and happy cartooning.